James, congratulations. How does it feel to win the Challenge Cup again?
It's the again bit. I think it'll take a while to sink in, but so coming into this, I'm sure whoever you've interviewed, we just thought about this. It wasn't about winning it for the third time. We've been winning it for the first time. About winning this trophy, and we've spent 4 weeks preparing for this. Every training session has been about this game. We had a few domestic games, but it was this game. And sometimes in training, we were slowing it right down and moving each other around like chess pieces, mate. Do you know? Like it was solely about this, and yeah, it's sunk in. We've won the Challenge Cup, but I think it'll really start sinking in when I'm driving home and my body starts aching and I'm like hurting, and then I'll be like, yeah, this feels good. This pain has come at it's done something quality, and that's obviously the trophy.
Was it a more intense game you've been used to recently coming up against the Catalans?
Probably the hardest games I've ever played in, honestly, and not from like a physical. It was physical. It was really physical. From a just quality. You know, we're to-ing and throwing, and it was a quality game, and it was intense, and like players were playing 80 minutes there. Do you know, playing out of the skin. There were times we were like pushing through mud, and you just kept turning into each other and being like, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, let's keep going, let's keep this up, and probably best team performance I feel like we've put out for a very long time. Absolutely quality. Tom were quality, Scraps were quality, Josh were quality, Jody were quality, Ewan were quality. Do you know, honestly, I'm so proud of the team for what we did.
Yeah, Tom mentioned that it was a whole team effort. He's won the Player of the Match award, but you don't win a trophy like that without the whole team.
No, it had to be. We played Catalans Dragons, arguably coming in this one of the best teams in the world. And like one of my mates, Seb, who obviously plays, he did an interview saying that they are the premier team in the world, and I was like, stuff like that don't get me like, well, we're going to show you. I'm just like, all right. So I do feel like a little bit we did the impossible, and people might have favoured them, but we didn't think that. We thought coming in this is our game, and we planned, we had a game plan, we stuck to it, and it worked.
No panic when you went 14 points down now though?
No, it was 8 minutes game. We said to each other, there's going to be times in this momentum's not going to be against us, or it's going to be against us, it's how we handle that. And we said to each other, like, just grab hold of it. Just when it's against you, grab hold of it and take it for a ride. Just ride that wave, and then the momentum will come our way. We'll grab that momentum and we'll do what we want to do. It's cup footy, mate. Sometimes you're under the cosh for a while. It's how you respond to that. Not once were we behind the try line after they scored, getting each other or saying you didn't do this, you didn't do that. They were like, just ride it, just ride this wave, get hold of it and ride it, and our time will come, and it did.
Goal line dropout after goal line dropout. It was reminiscent in a sense of when Leeds played Cass in the 2014 Challenge Cup final and Kevin Sinfield kicked them to death. Yeah. It's almost like you did that to them today.
If we can't score, we pin them in. We make them work, and that was one of the things we went to. We were like, if we can't score, we pin them in, we pin them in, we pin them in. And Nathan's kicking was exceptional. He hit the post from sometimes 30 metres out, 20 metres out a lot, and his kick was phenomenal. And that's just what you get. Big games, you get players pulling big things out like that. And every time they got a drop out, like third one in a row, I looked at some of their faces, and they were just like, and that for me, that was just like, sweet.
And he did all that with, and he shouldn't have played, Nathan Collins. He was told not to play, but obviously he's not going to listen to anyone of the fight.
I didn't know if that was public knowledge, but yeah, he dislocated his fingers last week playing for England. He was advised not to play, we were told not to play, but you get a player like Nathan, he's played rugby league his whole life, he's going to play in the Challenge Cup final, and he did exactly that. And a couple of times you could see his hand were hurting him, ice packs were coming on, but he cracks on, mate. He's a warrior, and I think that's the good thing, mate. The thing about our team, what makes us want to be good is for each other, and it's not for the big stuff, the fancy stuff. It's the selflessness, and we do this for each other, and the trophies will come. And that's exactly what happened today, mate. People stepped up, big games, people play big minutes, and that's exactly what happened.